Once upon a time, in the grand kingdom of Auroria, there was a young princess named Elara. Unlike other royals, Elara harbored a passion not for balls and banquets, but for healing and medicine. From a young age, she would sneak into the palace's infirmary, watching the court physicians tend to the wounded and sick. As she grew older, Elara's curiosity transformed into determination. She devoured every medical text she could find, and her knowledge soon surpassed that of the court physicians. Despite the kingdom's strict customs that discouraged women from practicing medicine, Elara was resolute in her desire to help her people. One day, a neighboring kingdom waged war against Auroria, and the battlefield was filled with the injured and the dying. The kingdom's healers were overwhelmed, and the king, Elara's father, feared for his people. Seeing the suffering around her, Elara could no longer stay in the shadows. She approached her father and pleaded, "Father, let me help. I have studied, I have learned, and I can save lives." The king, though initially hesitant, was moved by his daughter's resolve and compassion. He granted her permission, and Princess Elara donned the garb of a surgeon, her royal attire replaced by practical clothing suited for the battlefield. With her medical knowledge and natural empathy, Elara quickly gained the trust of the soldiers. Her hands were steady, her mind sharp, and her heart full of courage. She stitched wounds, set broken bones, and comforted the dying. Word of the surgeon princess spread throughout the kingdom and beyond, inspiring hope and admiration. Elara's tireless efforts turned the tide of the war. Her innovations in battlefield medicine reduced fatalities and improved the recovery of countless soldiers. Her bravery and skill earned her the respect of not only her people but also the enemy. Eventually, the warring kingdom sought peace, recognizing that Auroria's strength lay not just in its armies but in the spirit of its people, epitomized by their remarkable princess. When the war ended, Elara continued her work, establishing hospitals and training new generations of healers, regardless of gender. Her legacy lived on, transforming Auroria into a beacon of medical knowledge and compassion. Princess Elara, the surgeon princess, became a legend, her story passed down through generations. She taught her kingdom that true nobility lies not in titles and wealth but in the courage to follow one's passion and the compassion to heal others. And so, Auroria thrived under the legacy of its most extraordinary princess, a healer whose hands and heart shaped the future of the kingdom.